In this video, I am going to show you a complete CRM management system with role and permission matrices. You can define the permission of your multiple roles by yourself. You don't need to update the code. Let's take example. You want the sales representative the automation access. Simply click on this view. Now the sales representative have the view access in their login. If they can add the automation, you can simply enable the add access from here. Edit access, delete access. And if you want to remove the access from the manager level of the user section, you can simply do that and it will be automatically saved in your Google Sheets silently. Okay, so let's start it. First of all, I will explain you how you can install this on your web application or on your Google Drive. So first of all, you just simply click on this make a copy. Once you click on this make a copy, the complete CRM management system will be copied in your Google Drive. Simply click on this extension and click on this app script. So once you click on this app script, now the code appeared in front of you in your app script editor. Click on this deploy and click on this new deployment. And here you need to select anyone and click on this deploy. So once you click on this deploy, it's updating the deployment and it will ask you to authorize the access. You just simply need to authorize the access. And now you just simply click on this advanced and click on this particular line. Here you just simply select all and click on this continue. So once you click on this continue, it will updating the deployment and give you the public web app URL. You can simply use them to access your web app project. Okay, so you can see that is my web app URL. I just simply copy this or open in my new tab, and now you will see the login screen in front of you. Here you need to enter your username, email or password. How you can find that? Just go to your Google Sheets. In the users table, you see it here, the username, email, password. You can add, edit, update or delete from here as well. I just simply enter the username and password and click on this sign in. So you can see it's sign in completed and successfully, and right now I am in the super admin login panel. Okay, so in this way you can install it. Now I will explain you how this CRM will work. This is a dashboard where you can take the overview of the complete system, and here the KPI cards. In the KPI cards, open pipeline, and if you want to click, if you click on this more info, it will be redirected to the relative section. Now let's move to the lead section. If you want to create a new lead, just simply click on this new lead, first name, last name, company information, and fill up this information, the source, status, etc., and click on this save. So once you click on this save, the lead will appear here, and you can also visualize them in the table form. In the Kanban board, you will see here the edit option. You can simply edit the lead, delete the lead, and if you want to convert the lead to existing, let's take example. I want to update to the existing account to the company 17 and click on this next. So once I click on this next, that is the first name, last name, email, phone. I just simply need it here, deal. And if I want to create a deal as well, I just simply click it here, the deal name, amount, stage, expected close date as well, and click on this convert. So once I click on this convert, that lead will be converted to the deal. Okay, account required existing ID or new name. Okay, so the name is already available in our Google Sheet, so you can simply add the new name here and update them. Okay, now let's move to the deals section. In the deal section, if you want to create a new deal, that is your deal name, select the account, contact, stage, qualification. How you can add more stages here. Now let's move to the stages section, pipeline settings. Simply click on this add stage, the stage name, open the probability and stage is active in the pipeline, and simply hit the save button. So that will be saved in your overall the system. Now let's move back to the deals section. In the deals, you can see it here, there is a option of the info of this particular deal. I just simply click on this them, that is the overview of my deal. The products in this deal we have will be appeared here, and if we can add one more items, just simply click on this add line item and simply add it here. Okay, now in the activity sections, what you can see, the complete activity of the system. Okay, in the notes section, you can visualize them the notes, and if you want to add the notes, simply add it here and click on this post note. So once you click on this post note, that notes will be posted in this particular deal. Okay, in the history section, you can see the complete history, the deal created, assigned to manager 1, move to stage, qualification, last updated, expected close date as well. And also you can update the status directly from here as well. So if you want to move it from here directly, you can simply drag and drop and click on this mark won. So that deal will be moved from the qualification to the won section successfully. Okay, now in the activity sections, you can simply record the new activity like the follow up call related to this particular account, contact lead, etc. And after that, you can see sample call for contact to, that is the date pending right now. And if you want to, if you have completed this, just simply mark the check mark and it will mark the status in your database is completed. So you can easily check out here the status is completed successfully. And also you can apply the filters today, overdue, this week's, etc. And these are filters as well. In the account section, you can simply click on this new account, account name, the company logo, the account type, industry, website, and etc. This you can simply fulfill the information and simply hit the save button. So once you hit the save button, the data will be appeared here in the action column. You have the view icon. You can simply view the profile, the contacts, the deal of this particular account, the activities, the notes of this particular account as well. And if you want to send the email, you just simply send the email from here. And if you want to send the WhatsApp message, you can simply send the WhatsApp message from here directly as well. In the contact section, you just simply create a new contact, the contact photo and the contact information, and simply hit the save button, and that contact will be appeared here. In the action column, you can also see the profile of this particular contact, the deals of this contact, the activities of this contact, and the notes of this contact. And the same feature you have it here, the email and WhatsApp message as well. And in the action column, you have directly access the email and WhatsApp as well. Now in the quotation section, what you can do, you can simply create the quotations from the deal. Select the deal. Let's take example, I will select the deal 5 and click on this create. So once I click on this create, select the deal and click on this getting, it's creating the quotation. So let's wait it, it's loading right now. So you can see the quotation is created from the deal, and that will be appeared from here. And if I want to take a print, I just simply click it here, it's preparing the invoice. And once the invoice is preparing, I can easily able to see it here. Okay, you understand them? Yes, you understand them. And if you want to open the deal, you just simply click on this here and check out what items will be appeared here. And you can simply print the invoice, download PDF, mark send, mark accepted, mark rejected, etc. I want to make it accepted. I just simply click on this mark accept and click on this mark accepted, so that deal will be accepted successfully. Okay, you understand them, the quotation marked successfully. Okay, now let's move to the sport tickets. In this sport ticket, you can create the tickets, the subject, description, account, contact, related deal, the type, priority, open, web, category, assigned to this user's owner, due date, and the tags, etc. Okay, so you can see it here. And if you click on this open, so you can see the ticket reopen, the resolved per customer confirmation. If you want to add the notes, you can simply add them, and etc. You can do it here. Okay, now let's move to the campaign section. In the campaign sections, you can create the new campaign, the campaign name, the type, the status, the owner, the parent contains spring product launch, start date, end date, budgeted cost, actual cost, expected revenue, the currency, etc. You can simply fill out these information and hit the save button. That will be saved it here. And remember, why I'm not adding the data, this web application is tested by 50 plus developers, so there is no any kind of loopholes or any errors in edit, update, delete, or logical. It's completely tested and verified by our beta tester developers. So if you click on this members, you can simply check it here, the complete members which is available in this particular campaign. And if you want to add more, you just simply select the members from here and click on this add 3 selected, so that 3 members will be added in your campaign successfully. Okay, so also in that same way, you can simply do the contact section. You can add the contacts, and you can visualize it here. It's still rolling, and the status is sent right now, and the responded, the email is sent it successfully to them. And now the product section, this is the main thing, you can visualize them in the grid view or the table view. You can simply add the product, and there is a final price, etc. In the user sections, you can add the user, edit the user, or invite users. In the pipeline setting, I already told to you how you can add this stage, edit this stage, or update this stage. Now this is a automation section. In the automation section, you can simply do it here, the daily activity and ticket reminders. If you want to enable, and click on this run now, so that will be successfully configured, and it will automatically trigger the daily reminder emails are sent successfully. Okay, so daily pipeline digest, you can simply enable them, and it will be automatically sent daily. Run at host 023 script time zone, you can simply add it here, and also you can simply save settings from here and install and update the triggers. Okay, so if you want to remove the triggers, remove the automation, you can simply do it from here. So right now the email templates you have: lead, follow up, quotation, set, ticket resolved, welcome onboarding. And if you want to add the new templates according to your needs, you can simply do it here. And if you want to update the existing templates, you can do it from here as well. Now this is a setting sections where you can change the web app name, the tagline, the logo, the favicon items, the app colors, the currency options, what you can see in the drop downs, the time zone. You can add it here, like the Indian time zone, Canadian time zone, Pakistani time zone, the date format you want, the rows per page, the fiscal year start, the company name, and etc. You can do the complete settings from here, and simply click on this save application settings, so that will be appeared on the complete setting. In the my account section, you can change your email or password. In the about section, what formulas we have implemented in this web application, you can simply do check out from here. So we thank you very much, take care, we will meet you in our next video.